Welcome back to Dazzy Cars. Today we're stepping into a future that still feels unreal. A future where electricity doesn't mean silence, boredom, or compromise, but instead delivers shock, awe, and raw emotional violence. Because the car we're talking about right now is not just another EV, it's the Lotus Evija, an electric hypercar that exists to prove a point to the world. This is Lotus standing up and saying performance is not owned by gasoline alone, that speed, drama, and obsession can exist in a new form. And as an American car fanatic, I'll tell you straight, this machine is one of the most mind-bending things ever put on four wheels. Now let's talk about the exterior, because the Evija doesn't look like it came from the future, it looks like it came from another dimension. This car doesn't follow traditional design rules, it bends them until they snap. The body is sculpted like airflow frozen in motion, every surface carved with purpose, every opening there for a reason. Those massive Venturi tunnels that run straight through the rear aren't just design flexes, they're functional aerodynamic weapons, pulling the car into the pavement at speed. The stance is impossibly low, wide, and aggressive, making most supercars look tame by comparison. From the front, the Evija looks predatory, sharp LED headlights staring forward with an intensity that feels alive. From the side, it's pure sculpture, a rolling piece of art that just happens to be capable of breaking records. And from the rear, with those glowing circular taillights embedded into the air tunnels, it looks like something that shouldn't legally be on public roads. This is not a car you blend into traffic with, this is a car that stops conversations when it rolls by. Moving inside, the interior feels like stepping into a minimalist fighter jet built for speed, not comfort, but still wrapped in a level of craftsmanship that reminds you this is a $1 million machine. Lotus didn't clutter this cabin with unnecessary screens or distractions. Everything is focused on the driver. The seating position is low and commanding, placing you almost on the floor, connected directly to the chassis. The steering wheel is compact, squared off like a racing yoke, with controls placed exactly where your thumbs naturally rest. Materials are lightweight but premium, carbon fiber everywhere, Alcantara wrapping the touch points, nothing excessive, nothing fake. The digital displays are sharp and purposeful, giving you exactly the data you need without pulling your eyes away from the road. This cabin doesn't try to pamper you, it prepares you mentally and physically for what this car is about to do. And then we get to the part that completely resets your understanding of performance, the powertrain. 4 electric motors, one at each wheel, delivering a combined output of nearly 2,000 horsepower. Let that number sink in. This isn't theoretical hype, this is real, measurable insanity. The Evija doesn't build power like a gas car, there's no waiting, no rising crescendo, just instant, violent acceleration the moment you press the pedal. 0 to 60 happens in under 3 seconds, 0 to 186 in under 9, and that doesn't even feel real until you experience it. The force hits your chest like a hammer, your vision narrows, and the world starts compressing around you. But what makes the Evija truly special isn't just speed, it's control. Torque vectoring sends power independently to each wheel, adjusting hundreds of times per second, keeping the car planted, balanced, and terrifyingly precise. Through corners, the Evija feels glued, almost psychic in how it reacts, reading your intentions before you even complete the steering input. This is electric performance at its absolute peak. Handling is where Lotus heritage screams through every molecule of this car. Lightweight construction, obsessive chassis tuning, and an understanding that power means nothing without control. The Evija feels sharp, responsive, and alive despite being electric. There's feedback through the wheel, communication from the road, a sense that you're not piloting a computer, you're dancing with a machine that wants to be pushed. It doesn't feel numb, it feels focused, aggressive, demanding respect. This is not an EV built for casual cruising, this is an EV built to dominate tracks and shatter expectations. Safety in a car like this comes from engineering excellence rather than driver aids. The carbon fiber monocoque is incredibly strong, the braking system is race grade, and the stability comes from aerodynamics and torque control rather than intrusive electronics. Pricing: the Evija exists in a realm where numbers almost don't matter. With a price north of $2 million and production limited to just a handful of units, this isn't a car you casually buy, it's a statement, a collector's piece, a declaration that you want one of the most extreme machines ever created. But here's the emotional truth about the Lotus Evija. It's not just about speed or technology, it's about fear. Fear from traditional supercar manufacturers that electricity can outperform them. Fear from purists who thought emotion only lived in exhaust notes. And excitement for a future where innovation doesn't kill passion, it reinvents it. The Evija proves that the soul of performance isn't tied to fuel type, it's tied to intent. And Lotus intended to shock the world. If this kind of boundary-pushing engineering fires you up the way it fires me up, smash that subscribe button right now so you don't miss the stories of the cars that changed everything. Because this channel exists for machines that leave scars on the automotive timeline. As the Evija fades into silence, it doesn't feel empty. It feels powerful, like the calm after a storm, like the future holding its breath. This car doesn't replace legends, it challenges them, standing shoulder to shoulder with icons that came before, asking a simple question: what comes next? And speaking of legends, before you click away, you need to watch our already uploaded deep dive on the Nissan Skyline GT RR34. Because that video shows how mechanical genius and raw gasoline fury built a legacy that still influences cars like the Evija today. Go watch that episode right now, feel the contrast, feel the evolution, and I'll see you back here on Dazzy Cars.